Don't just tap out. Listen to Truth on Tap. DJ Bad Guy says so.
To Truth on Tap with host Kevin.
How can I say that my show is Truth on Tap if I don't come in here and set you free? Ooh, are we going to talk about some shit tonight? Get your friends in here. Get them in.
Opening up the Truth pipeline.
So what's this show going to be? Well, I'm going to set you free. That's what the truth does.
For these bitches.
Truth on Tap.
WesJohnson.com. Check them out. This is crazy. You know I love pickles and peanut butter. I cannot get enough of that. Pickles and peanut butter is like an orgasm during an orgasm, if that's even possible. I couldn't imagine the biological possibility of it, yet the fantastical fantasy possibility is quite real.
On Tap.
I am going to uncover the deepest, darkest parts of the human psyche right in front of you.
Truth on Tap is now flowing from iHeartRadio. Get your Kierstead fix by Googling Truth on Tap with Kevin A. Kierstead.
I could have fun with this guy, though. He's got a picture of his penis up there, and he guesses he's a black dude looking for a twink.
All the truth you can handle running hot on iHeart, Facebook, Spreaker, and more. You want the truth?
Feel the blunt force trauma of that during the show, yeah.
Don't tap out. Get the truth. Truth on Tap. Tap, tap, tap.
Tap, tap, tippy, tippy, tap. It is 2:17 p.m., 12/31/2014. You know, what is it? I got auto in the car because I wanted my shoe to sound normal. And that does not always work out for me. You know, I looked at my last show. It sounded like a bunch of fucking seagulls. This one sounds I'm going to have to do something. So with auto amp, let's see what we've got. And there's what better way to start a show about than to fail. I have failed. Yeah. We're failing. I'm failing proper anyway.
Truth on Tap is now flowing from iHeartRadio. Get your Kierstead fix by Googling Truth on Tap with Kevin A. Kierstead. All the truth you can handle running hot on iHeart, Facebook, Spreaker, and more. You want the truth? You can't handle the truth on Tap.
Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together. Come on. For the one, the only, my man, your man too, Brad.
Taken down and beaten down and covered up and down with cement, saying hello on the down low, religions and guns and ammo. In my mind, I made my mind up. I don't mean to take your time up. In my heart, I know the real trick. Baby, I know that you make me sick. Sick as a dog. Don't get me wrong, but I'm sick as a dog. Got a fever, she believer, medicine.
Sick as a dog. Yeah, y'all like that. You can feel that. Yeah, you like that, don't you? I did. I enjoyed it. Yeah, I enjoyed it. Bringing it back up now.
Don't get me wrong,
Bringing it back up.
I'm sick as a dog.
I'm feeling the song, but you can't.
When my heart takes a turn to dress yourself for worse, maybe I can find a friend that don't know exactly where it hurts, but I just try to be the best animal I can. Baby, no enemies and birds and bees and then I turn back again and now I'm sick as a dog. Don't get me wrong, but I'm sick as a dog.
You can feel the failure, man. If you try, you can feel it. I can. Yeah, definitely. So what are we talking about today? What a great place to start, I think. And that is to say that if you're gonna do a show, calling an entire year a failure, start off failing. What would you want to? I mean, can you imagine if I had had some brilliant opener, some sort of life-changing speech to give you? I mean, it would have fucked it all up. So here it is. New Year's Eve 2014, even the title is failed. Look at this. New Year's Eve 2014, review of a failed. Review of a failed Spreaker. Now, I've already committed the first failure. Obviously, you heard it. It probably blew your speakers out. That wasn't intentional, and yet, I don't care. I've made a habit of failing, personally. Now, New Year's Eve 2014, review of a failed. That's not the name of the show. The name of the show is New Year's Eve 2014, review of a failed year. It didn't even, it's got limitations on the whole title length. I mean, there's failure number one that's almost as obvious as the audio failures I've had. But it's not just me. That's why I'm calling this whole year a failure. I'm looking at the 2014 news summary here. Holy shit. Do you remember? Can you remember all of the things that went wrong in 2014? Did you have things go wrong in your life? What a joke. What a joke this year was for me. I hope you had good things. Like, I know someone that's close to me, for example, who returned to school and is getting a nursing degree. She's becoming an RN. I mean the full-fledged registered nurse. And good for her, and it's been a steady climb upward for her. My fiance has made leaps and bounds at work. Everybody else, as far as the adults that I know, we failed. We failed in some way or another. It's been failure after failure after failure. I mean, plane crashes. Maybe it's because the media has been covering them so deeply and frequently. That could be it. I don't know. How about wars? Remember when we thought Iraq and Afghanistan would chill the fuck out after we came through and pretty much used a bit of scorched earth policy there? Didn't happen. ISIS said, let's fire back up. Taliban said, let's get her going. Get her done, you bitches. Yeah, 2014, my friends, it is a review of a failed year. And we've got some failures. We have failures in our government who have made a habit really over the past 10 years or so. I mean, it goes back to the Clinton years, but the core of the gridlock has never been worse than it has in these past few years, really. And this year's a perfect example of that, a shining example of what happens when your government's motor seizes up. Yeah, should have used Slick 50 in that bitch or something. I mean, what's going on here? What's with all the failures? I'll tell you what's going on. Everybody's either playing Angry Birds or texting. I was looking at blooper videos. Everybody's failing. So I'm not trying to be negative because 2015 has to be a successful year, even if only relative to 2014. We failed in so many ways this year. Think of all the news stories you've heard this year. Have the police failed this year? Yeah, they failed pretty bad this year. Have the protesters failed this year? They have also failed. Yes. Have mayors failed this year? Yes, they have. Has Al Sharpton failed? Yes, he has. Just about everybody's failed this year. My neighbors failed to keep all of the leaves off of their lawn. And now, well, I'm a hockey fan, and it's not the Toronto Maple Leaves, it's the Toronto Maple Leafs, because fucking Canada. I mean, you can stop right there. When you start going north of the American border, do not expect necessarily reason and logic. We do get some talent out of there. Oh, we get some talent out of Canada, don't get me wrong. But shit gets a little wacky up there. I mean, when I was up in Vermont, we called the Canadians that came to visit, I'm not going to say we, because I was only there a year or two. They called them frogs. I still don't know why. That's a failure. Why would you call somebody a frog? Why did we call them frog? I don't know. I couldn't get anybody to explain it to me. I don't think they knew. Why they were called frogs. Oh my God. This show has had a good solid year to get its shit together. Now, I can point my finger at a couple of places, mostly at me. Let me just go ahead and accept responsibility for the massive failure of the show. However, I do have a couple of bruises I can point to. The two sicknesses I've had have been a true kick in the nuts. I mean, I always think of time like an accordion, and I squeeze it and stretch it as I need to make it relative, and it is relative. And to try to expand my knowledge that way, because sometimes you need to